Everybody, welcome back. So as I put out in one of my shorts discussing those FMP G3 barrels that Apex has for sale, and then a few other places have them as well. I mentioned them in that short. I bought 4 of those from Apex just to get a good random sample. Of course, 4 of those is, is still cheaper than getting, essentially 2 brand new barrels, so it can really stretch your money in order to get some of your FMP kit bills done. As always, guys, always stick to your 922R compliance. Be very careful with that. You don't want to end up on the wrong end of that. But I decided to get 4 of them. We're going to check them out, see what the condition is. I'm also, once I get these barrels out, we're going to check out the bores themselves. I'm going to try to get some pictures of the bores. That way you guys can see, and at least hopefully there will be enough information based off what I show you today for you guys to make an informed decision in terms of whether or not you want to buy some. Hopefully they'll still be in stock by the time this video hits, but if not, don't fret. Other places such as Atlantic also has them, and they have them for the same price. Now, I made a special request on this, and I put in my comments, prefer barrels with less galling and more finish present. There's a handwritten note on here, I kid you not, on my order that says all barrels have the same overall condition, but I dug through to find 4 with the most finish, and that's whoever pulled my order. So big thank you to Apex on that. Guys, I've mentioned it before. If you've got special requests, put them in the comment section when you place an order through them. Sometimes I actually think they like to see stuff like that and, like to delight their customers. So let's check out these 4 barrels. Hopefully they're nice. I'm going to open them all because I want a good sample. They're just wrapped up in paper. Apparently a lot of paper. Okay. Alright. So you're going to have some pull marks here. That's always going to be evident on any pulled barrel because of where it presses in and presses out of that receiver, especially because of how that drill pin, that pinhole was drilled. Let's see here. It is dirty. It does have good finish. I'll show you guys this. There's I don't know, there's a little bit of splines there. You won't have any finish here, of course, because this was finished after it was assembled. Threads look good on the end of the barrel. Crown looks good. Let's check this bore off camera. It has something in it. Well, let's blow it out. Well, I don't know what's in there. I think it might be cosmoline. Now, I've probably got black lips from trying to blow whatever was in there out. We'll check that one out in a minute. Let's look at the others. Same song and dance. Galling where your pinhole was drilled. Cosmoline right there. Splines are a little bit more evident right there. This one actually has a little bit of gunk. I say gunk because it's sort of like rust, but it's sort of not. Threads look good. Crown looks fine. Let's see if we can see through this one. Oh yeah, it's got great rifling in it. And I'll insert pictures as I go along. I'm going to place these up here in order. That way I know how to, the order with which to insert said pictures. Here's another one. That's interesting. Don't really know what's going on there. Anyway, let's go back and start from the beginning. Once again, A little bit of galling here. Chamber looks okay. I don't know what's going on right here, guys. This is kind of strange looking to me for a FMP kit. It's kind of boogered up a little. I don't know what that's all about. Just may have to chuck that joker up in a lathe and turn it down a little bit, kind of fix it. Threads on the end still look good. Crown looks okay. Rifling looks good and shiny. I still don't know what's going on with where that was underneath the triple tree. That just seems a little strange to me. Maybe it was in the barrel forming process, finishing process, I don't know. Alright, now the last barrel. Starting from the beginning, same galling you're going to see present, and that's because of where that pinhole was drilled. Of course, you see that it is FMP marked. Overall, good condition. You got some more weird stuff going on down here. And I really don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know enough about G3 barrels. I don't know why that looks that way. But anyway, looking at the threads, they look good. Like I said, guys, I fully believe you could probably just rotate the barrel, drill new holes, and have at it. Maybe I'm wrong. Crown looks good on this one. Bore, once again, nice and shiny and good rifling. As you guys go back through this, you'll see all those photos. At least this way you guys can make an informed decision as far as whether or not you want to try to reuse some of these old FMP G3 barrels. I think, you know, for the money, I think it's a great deal. I think they will work. I don't see why they wouldn't. You know, but, you know, we'll find out once I get into actually hopefully building these one day, if I ever get to that point. But just wanted to share this with you guys so you could see the general condition of what you could expect with these FMP G3 barrels. I think it's a great deal for the money. It's just how easy is it to reuse them? I'm not 100% certain. I'm not a gunsmith. I don't give gunsmith advice. But I think given the nature of the design of this barrel, because you have a pinhole here, you have another slot here, I don't see why you couldn't simply rotate this barrel 90 degrees, drill new ones, place your new pins, if you have trouble when you headspace this in your trunnion and are not headspacing correctly. So there's no gas holes because these gas block holes because these are fluted barrels and because of the nature of the roller delay design. So you can rotate these barrels. I know you can. It's just how hard is it and how much trouble is it when you do your kit build? I don't know because I've not built one yet. So there's probably some guys out there that probably know a lot more information about them than I do. And I may try to do some digging on that. But as always, guys, you know, take it for what it's worth. I don't know, you know, how much you guys want to get into the whole kit building thing. If it's worth your time, worth your effort, worth your money, that's something you guys have to figure out and weigh based on your area of expertise as well as how much money you want to spend. For me, extra barrels on hand is always a great investment. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys. Big shout out to my subscribers. As always, thank you guys. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments. If you guys haven't considered subscribing, please do so. I try to post deals as quickly as I can when I see them, just so that maybe you guys can get in on some good prices like I do. But you got to hit that bell notification if you guys want to be informed of those things. I'm trying to do a better job of making sure I post that stuff as soon as I see it. But anyway, I do miss things. I am human. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, you guys have a great day.